Hey guys, Cricket Craft. Hey guys, so this is my Try My Life video, and so all these moments have really came up to where I am right now. So this is a sorry, kind of hard to tell what I'm drawing here. So when I was like 3, as far as I can remember, which was about as when I was turning around my 3 or 2 year old life, I got a dog. Okay, and her name was Fuzzy. I really don't know how to draw dogs, so just hold me with me, you guys. So, okay, so she really, she was really cute, but and her name was Fuzzy because she had so much fur. But, and she was actually turned out to be a stray dog. When I found this out, it just made me feel bad that her owner left her. So I'm going to try and draw some fur. So it kind of made me feel bad that her owner left her. So we were originally only going to have her for about a week. Yeah, so we're only about to have her for a week or so. But then I asked. Yeah, so this is kind of what she looked like. And the reason why I'm going to have her for 1 week. But then I asked to my mom if we could keep the dog. Can we keep her? And my mom said, well, let me check. So after a while of my mom talking on the phone, she finally got an answer to it. And the answer was, yes, you can keep the dog. Yes. Remember, this dog was a stray, so it lived on the streets for quite a while. And my mom told me that we were lucky to get her when we had her, since, well, she actually would have been picked up by the pound. If somebody didn't take her. So this is the pound vehicle that I would imagine, kind of like a SWAT vehicle, except not as armored, of course. And I was like, oh, that's so nice of us. But later on, we got a new dog. Which was a lot bigger than her after a while, but it of course started off very, very small. And this dog was named Cappy. also short for cappuccino. So Fuzzy kind of felt a little neglected at this point in her lifespan, and so this is Fuzzy. At the time, she always barked at the new dog, Arf, and shockingly enough, Cappy actually had friends which were flying in the sky. I think you guys can guess this, just those birds. But Fuzzy kept on killing birds. So it was a very sad point in dog Cappy's life. And Cappy's still alive to this day. And she's friends with the birds. And my mom told me, don't be sad about it. Because Fuzzy did grow up living on the streets. But also, it wasn't only that made me angry with Fuzzy. She always tried like acting more dominant than Cappy, my dog, right now. And when I got Cappy, I was about my 6th birthday. I forgot to bring that up. Yeah, so Fuzzy always tried to act like the big dog that she wasn't, and she knew it too. So this was Cappy, and this was Fuzzy at the time. Still the smallest dog I've ever seen, but I know I'm going to. So right until then, everything was just going fine. But a few months later, like about 5 months later, my dog Fuzzy actually got paralyzed. And this was a very sad moment in my life. I'm going to try and draw a tear right now. And it just made me very, very sad to hear that my dog, Fuzzy, that I grew up with until when I was 3, was paralyzed about 2 days later. So here I was at the animal hospital, right at my block, AMH, Animal Hospital, and here I was in the room along with my brother-in-law now. At this point, well, not this point in time that I'm telling you right now about, but right now. So this was about the size of the animal hospital, and then you could see my head poking through, and I was crying. So I asked the vet over here if she was going to be okay, my dog, and they said no. They just said no. 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 She can't come back. come back home. So this was when everything really started kicking off for me, where I really started getting very, very sad. So about 2 days later, 2 days after visit, I heard that me and then here's my mom. We both were very sad that one of our favorite dogs died. And she only lived 7 years, so about the age that my dog Cappy's at right now. So, but she told me that that Fuzzy died. And that made me very, very sad. Because, I grew up with my dog, and this always had me on the edge. So, what about here? I was wondering what was going to happen. What was going to happen with Cappy? And it turns out that Cappy at home was actually very sad that her friend died. Her only dog friend died. Sorry if I get sad during this part of the video, you guys. It's just that Fuzzy really... I loved Fuzzy so much. So Cappy was very, very sad. She felt kind of heartbroken. So she kind of felt a little heartbroken that one of her best friends and her only dog friend at the time died. So around this time, I was moving on to 3rd grade, which was one of my best years of my life. But it was also near the end of 2nd grade, so this was me at the end of the year. So close to, of course, 3rd grade. But during the 2nd grade school year, I was very sad. I was crying in class because my dog Fuzzy died. And my teacher at the time was asking me what was wrong, and I said my dog Fuzzy died. And at a certain point, she started getting a little annoyed at the fact that I was crying so much in class because it was very distracting. I understood. But, I mean, you gotta let me work on my issues. But still, it made me very sad. And every day I would look at an image of my dog Fuzzy. And then I was right next to her in my pajamas. Me. And this was one of the times where I was going through a lot of pressure. And I tried getting someone that would make me happy in life. So in 3rd grade, which was again roughly one of my best years ever in school, if not the best year. Okay, so this was when I met a few other people. I knew a girl, and I'm not going to say her last name, but her name was Kelly, and she made me very happy. But, I mean, she just wanted to be friends. Let's just stay And then this was where I said, this is where I tried extremely hard to get her as my girlfriend. So I asked her, I said, think about it. Think about it, and of course she did. But the answer wasn't exactly what I enjoyed. She said, you are kind, but no, thanks. So at that point I felt heartbroken myself, because the only girl I could think of making me happy in life was actually her at that point. But so I was very, very sad. Okay, so moving on into 4th grade, I just noticed that she just wanted to be friends. But we were in different classrooms. So this is my classroom. This was her classroom. So here's the chairs. So just imagine like 17 of those and 16 of chairs in here in my classroom. So the main issue was that I never was able to talk to her. One, because we were in different classes, and two, she was still kind of wanting to stay away from me for a year, just so she could get used to me as her friend. So at this point in time, I had a few other friends, which I met in 3rd grade, which were Seamus, which you might know from older videos of mine, and in one of my new Thug Lives, I believe episode 5, and then I also met these other good friends of mine through him, called Jacob and Josh, also known as Nomad1213 and Galactic Creeper. So these guys really helped me along the way. They made me feel happy when I was sad, but then I noticed that somebody was an issue with me, because he always made a few jokes of me. So this really got me ticked off. So this got me very angry with him. So Seamus, not friend at this point in time. He wasn't my friend. He was actually one of my enemies. But I still had Nomad1213 and Galactic Creeper as my friends. But at this point, they weren't known as their YouTube accounts. They were still normal kids like I am. So we were just hanging out as always here in school, and I brought up, hey guys, I just got 100 views on my YouTube channel, which was amazing for me, because like I never got this high before. But I did get very close with one of my most high videos, which have 86 views now, and it was my original video of Talking Ted. And now I'm cruising at a good 936 views, I like to say. And so this, once I hit 500, you guys might have seen my 500 views video. So this is when I really got into YouTube, after I hit 100. So this turned out in 5th grade. And so now me and Kaylee started talking again. But I'm in this grade right now. So around this time, well, this was the beginning of 5th grade. And a funny story about the ending of 4th grade. So me and my friends had all these signs, right? Sign that said end of school, right? On the last day of school. So me and my friends were just chanting this in our classroom, and legit, the whole entire school heard us. And no, we didn't get in trouble. Actually, we got the whole entire school doing it too. So this turned out to be definitely my best year. And no doubt, I had an amazing time in 4th grade. But when 5th grade struck, I was so happy. I was like, hey, I hope I'm going to be in a class with one of my buddies from 4th grade. And at the ending of 4th grade, actually, me and Seamus became friends again. So, in the beginning of 5th, me and him was chatted. And now we're almost done with 5th. Almost into 6th right now. So this is pretty close to my time right now. And so right about here was when we actually started hanging out together. And this was no doubt the best times that I can never get back. Because I reunited being friends with Kaylee, which was awesome. In my opinion, this was an awesome time in my life. Right here. And I kind of skipped a few years, like 5 and 6. But nothing really happened around those times. Like legit, all I did was school homework. I was so confused in school in 1st grade. But in 5th grade, I was really, really excited for the new year. And this was when again, things really kicked off. And now we just, we started learning fractions. So like 3/4 time, no, plus 8/8. Let's just say that, okay? And actually 7/8. So I was always so confused with this problem, with fractions, because they were always new to me. And my teacher just started telling me that you're going to be fine with it. You've excelled in math, we can tell. And I said, thanks. And she goes, and I actually turned out to be very good in math. And not like I was in all the other years, but what I really did excel in was spelling, which I never thought I actually excelled in until this year. Because every grade I got on my spelling test was 100%. And my lowest was 96%. So right here I was like, oh my gosh, I think I found my new talent. It is spelling. But around this time also, I had amazing times in my life, but at home I always was so confused with stuff. I always had to make schedules for, well, my favorite thing right now in life, YouTube. YouTube. So, yes, I know what you guys might be thinking. So why did you enjoy YouTube so much right now? And why do you still do it? Well, I mean, that might be what you're thinking, that might not be. But exactly, I actually had an amazing time in doing videos for people because they just made my day and hopefully theirs. But around this time period, there was this jerk, Adam Pennington, who always put mean comments on YouTube. And I know what you guys are thinking, oh, how mean can they get? Well, you're going to see. So you guys are probably like, oh yeah, it's normal for YouTubers to get tons of mean comments. Well, not these ones. So this is one of them. How the F how the F word did he get 500 viewers? Views. So, also one of them was, and I'm not going to even put this on here because I do not want to get in trouble with the YouTube business. But right about then is when I was like, oh gosh, people are going to be unsubscribing. So right about here I was at 9. And then here was the box that said subscribe. And then after these days, after these few days, I had actually minus by 1. So I had actually 8. And this was, I was like, I was saying to myself, I'm not making enough videos. But then I noticed I actually needed to start taking breaks. Because that might have been why I was losing subscribers. Because I kept on making too many videos. So this was when I was like, okay, well, we gotta get going. And this was when I found out how to live stream on YouTube. So instead of uploading videos, I actually started live streaming, which was by far my favorite thing to do on YouTube. And I still do it. That's what I'm doing right here, right now, you guys. And so this was an amazing time in my life where I actually started gaining views. And actually, I'm on my Thug Life, and I know what video it was. Thug Life 7. Ep 7 to be exact. It actually hit 60 views in one day. Now I know that you guys are going to be like, that's not a lot. Well, for me, that's actually a lot because in one day, in about actually a few hours, I got that. So this was like, oh my gosh, I got 60 views in one day. And this was by far my favorite time. And this was when I noticed, oh yeah, this series must be really good if people are enjoying watching it. Granted, I wasn't getting likes on the series, and I mean, still don't. But nothing made me stop. And I'm actually planning a new one on what day's today? Okay, so probably tomorrow, the 11th. And so this was my life story leading up to now. And yes, Douglas. 8 is no doubt tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was about my life so far, and I'll give you updates about it when I actually get the chance to. Oh, and I almost forgot. I gotta put some things in down here. So here is my Instagram, www.instagram.com/Vincent. Never mind, forget that. Slash a creeper underscore craft YT. And I have approximately, I believe, 20 views, followers, I mean. And you guys will find out about my personal lives here in my world. And yes, this was very common with me. And so this was pretty much all, you guys. Like I said, I will be making more videos on Instagram. I haven't been doing that for a while, but peace out, you guys. And yeah.